In Shining World Heroine Award news from Australia, Jules Casey and P.T. Hirschfield are passionate Australian marine videographers and photographers. Their rescue of a young Port Jackson shark entangled in a broken fishing line with a large hook piercing her mouth is sadly not an uncommon occurrence for the pair. When diving underwater, they often find trapped or injured persons from the marine animal kingdom in need of their help.
Very often, people don't realize what's happening beneath the surface. And as videographers and underwater photographers, that's our role, to show what happens beneath the surface in the hope of encouraging best possible outcomes from everyone's decisions and actions.
PT and I have been involved in quite a few rescues, and there's always this feeling of, I don't know, it just warms your heart. And the excitement that we feel continues for the rest of the day. It's beautiful.
The more time we spend interacting with cephalopods in particular, which is that group of marine life, which is squid, octopus, cuttlefish, the more you realise their sentience, their intelligence, their awareness, that they have their own unique lives, and that we're very privileged to access that. And yeah, it really saddens me when I see that people prefer to see them as food sources, whereas I see them as beings with personalities that I really love spending time with, in the same way as I love spending time with human friends.
Once you meet an octopus, it changes everything for you. You hold out your hand and this little arm comes out and touches you. It really touches your heart.
Moved by their life-saving work, our beloved Supreme Master Ching presented the Shining World Heroine Award to Jules Casey and P.T. Hirschfield with heartfelt gratitude and love. May heaven reward and bless you manyfold. Our association members in Australia were honored to present the award letters, crystalline plaques, and gifts, including a collection of Master's beautiful books to Jules Casey and P.T. Hirschfield.
It is with much admiration and gratitude that we present to you both the Shining World Heroine Award for rescuing a shark trapped on the ocean floor. This award is presented in recognition for your caring heart, making an effort to save injured wildlife and reminding us all of the preciousness of all life.
We're very humbled to receive this award. We love being in the ocean, and we have a really strong sense of commitment and custodianship of all that we see and all the marine life that we come across. And we feel very saddened when we see things like this shark that have been impacted by human behaviour. But we also feel very privileged to be able to intervene in these situations.
Jules Casey and P.T. Hirschfield, we applaud your brave and caring work and congratulate you on the receipt of this noble award. May you and our precious marine friends be always blessed and protected in God's grace. For the full presentation of the Shining World Heroine Award to Jules Casey and P.T. Hirschfield, please tune in to our Shining World Awards program at a later date.
United States National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA, investigates Mars for fossils. NASA scientists have recently highlighted areas on Mars that may contain evidence of past life for its Perseverance rover to explore. The sites were identified by analyzing photos where water used to flow. A crater called Jezero, which formerly contained a lake that was fed by a river, has a butte nearby named Kodiak that is of particular interest due to sediment deposits accumulating there. Photos of Kodiak, part of a river delta, unexpectedly showed boulders that indicate that the lake experienced waves, tides, and strong water flow. However, access to Kodiak with the rover is limited. Hence, similar regions are being identified for future rover exploration. Way to go, NASA researchers, on your exciting study into the history of our neighbor Mars. In the love of heaven, may the people of Earth take loving care of our planet to ensure a long and healthy future.
Farm in Dubai saves water with new underground irrigation system. The government-owned Al Awir date farm in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, recently installed an underground watering system from agritech irrigation system provider TerraPlus Solutions. This has resulted in a water savings of 60% in comparison to conventional watering methods. The farm has 1,260 date palm trees, and using the new system, rather than surface watering, minimizes the amount of moisture lost to evaporation and also allows the roots to grow up to 70% longer. If implemented nationally, 1 trillion liters of water could be saved annually by date farms. The United Arab Emirates is a recipient of the Shining World Leadership Award for Good Governance and a laureate of Shining World Leadership Awards for Peace, Environment Protection, and Compassion. Our applause, Al Awir Farm and TerraPlus Solutions, for implementing your water-saving irrigation technology. In Allah's uplifting care, may the gracious citizens of the United Arab Emirates be in good health and experience blissful prayers as they enjoy bountiful harvests.
Volvo to completely replace animal leather. Vehicle manufacturer Volvo of Sweden recently announced it will stop using animal-based leather in all electric models, starting with the C40 Recharge Pure Electric. All other vehicles in its range will also end the use of leather by 2030. The car maker seeks to have its direct suppliers use renewable energy by 2025. Volvo also plans to use 25% recycled and bio-based materials by 2025 for vehicle interiors, such as nautical textiles that are made using recycled PET bottles, responsibly sourced biological components, and more. Kudos, Volvo, on your noble goal to make your vehicles more sustainable and kind. In the radiance of the providence, may all companies in the world make every effort possible to ensure the products they produce are friendly for our planet and the beings that reside here.
Prisons across America are being repurposed to benefit communities. With the decrease in U.S. crime rates coupled with COVID-19 inmate releases, as well as reductions in state budgets leading to declining incarcerated populations, many correctional facilities across the country are shuttering. These abandoned buildings are being converted into shelters for the homeless, agricultural and educational centers, and even a movie studio. For example, the Gainesville Correctional Institute in Florida is now a homeless shelter operated by the nonprofit Grace that has helped more than 15,000 people in the area experiencing houselessness since 2009. Some of North Carolina's no longer used rural prisons are being converted into year-round agricultural and education centers by the nonprofit Growing Change. Furthermore, a former correctional facility on New York's Staten Island is being used as a full-service movie studio by Broadway Stages. Such awesome transformations! Many thanks, Grace, Growing Change, and all involved. May such positive developments accompany the worldwide embracing of kindness in God's immense mercy.
Eating of meat decreases by almost 1/5. A study by Oxford University in the United Kingdom has shown that in the past decade, the public's meat consumption has dropped by 17%, with daily meat intake decreasing from 103.7 grams in 2008 to 86.3 grams in 2019. An independent paper produced for the UK government called the National Food Strategy Report calls on the British public to reduce meat from their diet by almost a third to cut methane emissions caused by animal livestock raising to meet the nation's 2030 climate goals. Congratulations, Britain, on reducing your meat consumption. May your citizens and all around the world join the movement for world vegan world peace in heaven's rejoicing.
Rescued baby squirrel gets love and attention at Taiwan, also known as Formosa, school. When a baby squirrel fell on a student's shoe at Rufang Elementary School in Kaohsiung, the staff tried to place him back in the tree. After realizing that the squirrel was on his own and not yet able to climb, one of the kind teachers decided to take care of the baby. She named the darling squirrel Ru Bao Bao and started posting pictures and videos of him on the school's Facebook page. According to the teacher, Ru Bao Bao is a red-bellied tree squirrel who is about 2 months old and will reach maturity at around 10 months. The school plans to release Ru Bao Bao back to the wild once he is ready and, in the meantime, is using the opportunity to educate students about the wild animal kingdom. Thank you, kind-hearted teacher and school staff, for your care of the baby squirrel. May all our animal co-inhabitants be forever protected and cared for in Buddha's compassion.
The world is a much more fun place with laughter.